to keep reading over the summer. So, you know, experts encourage us to get library books, but I was like, well, what's, you know, technology-wise, not every parent has time to go to the library, get the books, return the books. I was always good about getting them. It was the returning that gets difficult. So I wanted to talk today about apps that I wish had been around when I had a little one at home. Back then, an app was something you filled out for a job. It was not a thing on your phone. But my favorite one is Teach Your Monster to Read. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
Yeah. So it's free, so that's a good thing. And since I'm a fan of children's museums, I like anything that puts learning and fun together.
Definitely.
And they've really mastered that. This is actually a nonprofit organization. It's not a company that is put this together, and they collaborate with educators around the world. I really ended up doing a deep dive on them because I was fascinated with it. But children get to design their own monster. So for the budding artists that like to, you know, have the colors match, all those things, they create their own character, which I thought was very interesting because that gives the children buy-in as their character is then taken through storylines that help with reading. So then they've also expanded into math and now nutrition. And I thought that was very interesting because that can really help. It said turn a picky eater into an adventurous eater.
Ooh, we need that.
So yeah, we do need that. A lot of moms and dads need that. So check out, you can just Google Teach Your Monster to Read and it'll all come up there. The second one a lot of parents may know about, but it's called EPIC. So if you do EPIC with an exclamation point at the end. And it's really like having a library inside your iPad or the computer. It's been called the Netflix of children's books or children reading apps, and it costs about the same as Netflix. So I want to put that caveat out there. It's about $14 a month, but it's a library of 40,000 children's books. So there's no doubt a child can find something they're interested in, and it really does sometimes take that for the slow to get to it reader. I raised one of those, really bright kid, but he just wasn't as interested in, like the girls like you would have been reading at 3 and he was 5 going, I'm
good.
And yeah, it took Captain Underpants, something gross that he liked, to get him to read. So this should be helpful. There's something in there for everybody. But the feature it has I really like is that as it reads to the children, it highlights the words, just like the same action we would do if we were reading to a child and pointing along with the words. So so very helpful in figuring out phonics, sight words, all of those things. So and nothing stops you from curling up on the couch with your child, just like you would a book with an iPad or laptop and reading together. So
it goes to show that there are some benefits of, you know, the screen time, a little bit.
Yes, I've never been anti-screen time. I am a little cautious before the age of 2, simply because there's a lot of in the visual cortex, getting that right. That children need to be seeing distances. Until the eye is mature. There's some physical reasons that you might want to stay off screens too little. But yeah, as soon as they're in this age range, the reading age, you know, I like to use technology when it's beneficial, and I think these things can be. In addition to a good book, there's nothing more wonderful than curling up with a hard copy book you picked out from the library, but that isn't always feasible, and you want them reading.
Yeah, this is great for our busy moms and dads out there. We know there are a lot of you.
It's summer, so make sure they're playing, but it doesn't hurt in the heat of the day to do an hour of, you know.
Little break.
Yeah, a little break and do a little academics to keep those skills fresh.